Hello everyone, Jack95 Gamer here, and we are back with some Southampton career mode and our first pre-season game, which is against Lille. So, it's our first game's first test. It's the first time I've ever played FIFA 14, so obviously I was excited. I didn't know really what to expect because obviously the demo has a few features that are saying, but it is ultimately is a lot more different. So, I think I'll go with my default starting 11. Yeah, you know, if you want to stop it there. I'll go into team management because young player Grape said he wanted to have a feature in the side, so I do stick him in just in case I do need him. You know, he does look quite promising. You know, 58 rated. He's quite young, but I'll stick him in for Davis. I think in the end. Yep. So as you can see, Klein, Fonte, Lovren, Shaw make up my back four. I think Wanyama and Schneiderlin make my DMs. Lallana is on left mid, right mid Jay, Rodriguez, CAM or centre forward I have Osvaldo, and the big English talisman Ricky Lambert leading the line for us. So without further ado, let's get into our first game.
Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this friendly. It's Southampton against Lille. So without further ado, we take you to Southampton. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
So anyway guys, look at the teams, they're lining up and let's get ourselves going. So obviously, we need to get off to a flying start and we do. Pick up the ball here with Adam Lallana, makes a great run, flicks it over to Osvaldo, who's made a driving run, crosses it in, and who is in there rating? Ricky Lambert. 8 minutes in and we get our first goal of the campaign under my new reign. And whoever... then the talisman, Ricky Lambert. And you know what? He definitely deserved it. He's a great player, and that is why I've got him, because he is such a powerful player, and his heading ability is brilliant. So, first goal of the game. And fantastic. 22nd minutes in, Nathaniel Klein finds some space down the right. You know, we know exactly what we're going to do here. Cross it into Ricky. Just misses. But oh well. He's got a bag full of confidence, Ricky, and we're going to come back and see if we can give Lille a lot more hell. Now into the 24th minute, and you're going to see some great defending here. Bauman into Sidibe. Great challenge there, but gets that to Rodlin, who finds Sibidi again. Great cross in it. Kalou's there. What a defensive header from Lovren, I think, or is it Fonte? But again, you can see it here. Look at that. It was Fonte. What a great defensive header. Done well there. Anyway, guys, now we move on. Coming up to half time now. Well, we're going to get another chance for Osvaldo into Wanyama. But no, that is half time. And guys, you're going to see the half time stats coming up now. So pause it now. 50-50 possession. One shot on target for us. Anyway, move on into the second half. Sidibe. No. We'll Lille on the attack. Great header out. Wanyama, great pressure, gets rid of it, and Lallana gets the ball into Ricky Lambert. Osvaldo into Jay Rodriguez, back to Lambert, and he's making a great run here. Lallana looks for Ricky Lambert. He's completely used his strength to get himself ahead there, and Ricky Lambert gets his second goal of the game 5 minutes into the second half, and we are absolutely looking clean, sailing through to the victory. And you know what? Ricky Lambert is going to be a big player for me this season. I just wish he wasn't like pushing on a little bit, because I really think he's a quality player. But look at this great double save now. Lille have the shot, you know, offside. But look at this great double save there from our keeper, and he's done well. Now Lille make a save here. Bring on Martin for Della Palace, whatever his name is. Schneiderlin breaks forward here. Can't get it. Wanyama sees the ball now. Schneiderlin continues his run, but can't get there. Poor play, and Schneiderlin should have scored there. But to complete his hat-trick, Ricky Lambert is there, 70th minute, and Southampton are 3-0 up now with 20 minutes left to go, and it's looking like we've got the win. Look at this. Just a little header, free header, and what an easy way to complete your hat-trick, Mr. Ricky. So anyway, that makes it 3-0 to us. Lille now on the attack with Beaumont. Poor defending from me. Lets him in. And Lille get a consolation goal with 16 minutes left to play. So, you never know. Something could happen. But poor defending there from me. But Lille do clinch one back. And then I thought You know what? I'm going to make some substitutions. So I do bring on, I think I bring on Ward-Prowse, Jack Cork, and Gaston Ramirez. Yes, I do. And I bring on Gaston Ramirez. You know, he's a player I do want to use, but I think with Lambert and Osvaldo just being so powerful, it's going to be hard for them to, Gaston to break into the first team. But anyway, my 3 changes have been made. And we are look like we're going to keep this. But anyway, straight from kickoff, we lose the ball here. And Lille are going to come out on the attack. Beaumont here, the goal scorer for them. Sees a great ball there, picks him out. And what a great reverse ball there. And, you know, there's nothing I could do about that. And Barrea puts Lille back in the contest now. Just 2 minutes after their other goal, they've scored again. And now we are looking like we're going to be in trouble. Can we hold on in my first game in charge as Southampton manager? You know, it was a great ball and a great first time finish. You know, there was nothing Boric could do in goal. But we need to keep our composure and show that we're a good team. And he kicks the ball out in the 90th minute and nothing comes of it. And I get my first win as Southampton manager. And what a game for that man, Ricky Lambert. 3 goals. You know, he worked hard that game. And you know what? He's going to keep his place for a long time. It's going to take a lot to knock him off of his perch. But great game here. And as you can see, there is the match facts. We played pretty well. Now we're going into our scouting network. Well, not our scouting network. The players we're scouting. Donny Menga. We can see that he's going to be quite a pacey player. His shot power is up there along with his jumping. You know, he looks like a very physical player. So it'd be good if we can get him in. And we do look at Steve Leo Bilic. He looks really strong. His acceleration is up there with his sprint speed. And his jumping's there. So maybe he can be the next Ricky Lambert if we nurture him well. We get an inquiry back saying that they want 625,000 for us, Steve. So I decided to offer a little bit less. I think I offer about 400 in the end. Yeah, 400,000, sorry. So hopefully that would tempt them. We'll have to see. I won't go get them on loan. Yeah, hopefully we can tempt them and see if they can come back with a offer. And here we can see our scout report. You know, if you want to pause it and see the talent that we've got. But I decided to scout these looking at potential. 67 to 89, 67 to 89 for a 15 and 16-year-old. And I think I'm going to take this Yannick. I don't know how to say his last name. Can someone put in the comments down below of what his second name is. But anyway, Donny Menga inquiry comes back. Or Menga inquiry comes back. You know, his acceleration, he does look like a very physical player. And if we get him in, it would be fantastic for the club. So he's a good young prospect yet again. You know, it can be a good understanding to Jay Rodriguez. Even though he ain't a natural right midfielder, I think he's a natural left midfielder and striker. But I offer 675,000, sorry. Unacceptable for Steve Leo Bilic. So they said they want 475. You know, I can't argue with that. That's only 75 grand more. And we're going to take that and we're going to submit an offer for him and hopefully we can get him. Now, we're going to move on to our next game in pre-season against Mönchengladbach and we get a 3-0 win and Ricky Lambert scores another 2 goals for us and he's off to a flyer in this pre-season. So the scout report was completed on Donny Menga. We can see that they come back saying it's unacceptable for the price we've offered and they want 100,000 more basically. They want $775,000 or dollars, I mean pounds for him. So you know what, I've got no problem offering that. He looks like a good quality player that we can get in and add depth to the squad. Donny Menga does accept, club does accept that. And we're going to offer him a 4-year deal worth $3,000 a week and hopefully we can get him in. Same for Donny Menga. We're going to offer him $4,000 a year, $4,000 a week, 5 years, and submit an offer. We did not specify his squad role just yet. And then FC Lorient offer a deal for Stephen Davis, and I'm like, I'm going to offer them $2 million, and if they take it, they can have him. So hopefully we can get him out. Declined my offer. He wants a squad role, so you know, no problem with that. You're gonna be a squad rotational player, Dolly, because you know you've got Osvaldo, Lambert, maybe even Billy Sharp ahead of you, or Gaston Ramirez. But here's the squad report, guys. You know, look at some of the players. I think I do need a new goalkeeper in, so I don't know if I should scout a new one. But next episode, guys, we're gonna be looking at a new goalkeeper. Lovren is off to a great start, 79 rated already. Luke Shaw, obviously a great talent, 18 years old. Schneiderlin, fantastic season he had last season. Hope he can continue for that. Wanyama, Jay Rodriguez. And You know, obviously a great player in Adam Lallana, so well rounded. You know, a couple of red stats. Pablo Osvaldo, good player, and Ricky Lambert, what a player. Up to or Kevin Davis losing. Yeah, he's getting old now. He's a great player. Stephen Davis on his way out. Hooverfield, Callum Chambers, a good player that I want to use in the future. Ward Prowse, another great player, 18 years old, would you believe it? Gaston Ramirez, a player that's going to struggle to get in the team this year, but I may put him in Jay Rodriguez's place, guys. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. Now, I see Dominic Grape, obviously, and I see Tandoori Lee, and I'm thinking, I don't need him as a striker. He's just going to take up some wage budget. So I think I do end up going back up to Tandoori Lee, and I do end up transfer listing him. And if anyone comes into him, we'll see it later on in the future episodes. But anyway, I at my press conference for our game coming up against West Brom, and I'm going to decide to big up the team, I think. Yep, I praise Southampton. You know, great pre-season we've had. And I'm going to look for a new defensive midfielder because Stephen Davis obviously on his way out. So I look for a new one. No one. I'm just looking for a promising young CDM just to fill that role, attacking minded. No, I don't think I think I take attacking minded off. I don't know why I put that for a defensive midfielder. I want strong. I want someone that's tall. Do I? Yeah. I want someone that's tall and defensive minded. I think I changed it to. You know, I'm just deciding what I want because I don't want to put the parameters too high so I can't find that right player for me. But, yep, I do keep that. Defensive minded, tall, strong. That's everything you want in a CDM. And I think I'm going to search that in France. In Ligue 1 or Ligue 2. But Dorian Mendy comes back saying he wants to know the squad role that he's going to have within the team. You know, I can't argue with that. And I offer him 4 years. I don't know why I didn't put 5 years, but I'll say he's going to be a squad rotational player. Transfer talks did in fact break down between Stephen Davis and FC Lawrence, so he ain't going, so there's no need for that CDM anymore. Blackburn come in for an offer for Tandoori Lee. I accept it straight away, you know. They only offered less than 100 grand. That'll for his value. I don't mind that. But anyway, guys, in other big news, Steve Lello Belek accepts the deal to join Southampton, and that is our first sign of the season. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.